So we're going to see a pinch hitter here with the bases empty and one gone in the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Buddy Dick.
This is pulled into right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
Well, I'll tell you what, this is really amazing, and everybody's looking at this now. It gets harder and harder to do when people are paying attention.
He's running towards second. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Well, with the runner moving, the big opening here is to the right side of the field. But you're going to see it right here. He winds up pulling this ball into left. So as long as you get that runner to third, I don't really...
Line drive to center field. Oh, and this deflects right off him. In to score is the runner from third.
And you know, a lot of guys will go up there 0-2, and they're going to try to shorten things up. Maybe go back up the middle with something. And not this guy. He takes a pretty healthy cut at this thing and rips it out there for 2 bases and an RBI.
A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. Altoona wins it.
9 hits.
Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Flying Squirrels of Richmond and the Altoona Curve. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Steve, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, we all know they're going to try to hit the ball out of the park. They lead the league in home runs. They have the power to score at any moment up and down that lineup, and they have a very dangerous middle of the order.
Brandon Presley. Buddy Dick will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night. High in the air and deep to left center field. Esposito ranging back. Still going back. But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he's going for it all. Headed for the plate. And he gets there for the most exciting play in baseball. The inside the park home run.
Yeah, and you can sort of sense this one coming. I mean, once this thing hits off the wall and they have a little bit of trouble out there with it, he decides he's just going to keep right on going. And he winds up scoring on the inside the park home run.
Digging in the switch hitter, Buddy Dick. And he made it exciting early on as he circled the bases with an inside the park home run his first time up. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Carrasco ranging back. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center, his second of the game, as it's now a 4-1 ball game.
one of the keys for him getting the victory in his last start, he did not allow a home run in that outing. But this is now 2 home runs he's served up here in the first few innings. You can bet there's a bit of concern.
Buddy Dick will get a shot here in a bases-loaded situation, and you'd have to say they've got the right man for the job up here.
Yeah, team leader in RBIs. He's got a shot to push that lead out even further if he could come through here.
High and deep to right center. Carrasco going back to the track, to the wall. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. His 3rd home run of the ball game, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Boy, have a night. His 3rd home run of the ball game. I mean, he's absolutely brimming with confidence at the plate. It's been a joy to watch so far.
Buddy Dick will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game, as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. Solo shot to right center. His 4th in the ball game as they open up a 4-run lead.
Incredible. I mean, if I wasn't sitting here, I wouldn't believe it myself. 4 home runs now in 1 game. In the history of baseball, this has happened like, 16, 17 times? What a show he's put on.
Eddie Esposito will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third.
He's out.
To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Buddy Dick will stand in yet again, and he's looking for history now. We take you back to his last home run. This was his 4th of the ball game, and it needn't be said that 5 in a game has never been done before. High and deep to right center field. Carrasco ranging back. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. Solo shot to right center. His 5th in this game, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
Well, if you're the fan that winds up with that baseball, hold on to that thing. That is now 5 home runs he's hit in 1 game. And that has never been done at the major league level. Somebody get Cooperstown on the line. They're going to want to hear about this.
And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, this game wasn't exactly a pitcher's duel, but take a look at all the RBIs. He was an absolute menace with runners in scoring position.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. And we welcome you back to today's minor league pregame show as we close in on Double-A Eastern League Baseball with our Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Buddy Dick is our man to watch as he comes off one of his better showings of the year. His last contest, an impressive 5-hit performance, and really led the charge offensively for this ball club.
Yeah, and let me tell you, getting 5 hits in a ball game is really tough to do. I mean, sometimes you don't even get 5 at-bats, and we all know that getting a base hit is one of the toughest things to do in sports. Going into this one, I'll bet he'll be trying to emulate everything he was doing and thinking about up there because it obviously worked. And I'm sure the team hopes he has another big game. It always helps get your offense going when a guy is hot like that.
Okay, Eric, Steve, and I are ready for baseball, and we'll have it for you next on the show. MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor leagues. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Flying Squirrels of Richmond and the Altoona Curve. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Who stands out to you, EK?
Well, guys, everybody should be looking out for that guy.
Buddy Dick. We'll see if he can keep the magic wand going. He was 5 for 5 in the ballgame last night.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
And they're going to strike first this afternoon as this is down for extra bases. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month.
Well, I'll tell you, anytime you go through a streak like this where you just keep getting base hit after base hit after base hit, you know, people start to take notice of what you're doing.
Tom Diaz will come forward now as we give you a look at his home and away splits so far this year. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
And let's train our eyes on this stolen base from our high first base camera. You'll see him get a pretty good jump, and he wasn't looking back at all right there, so he gets into scoring position now with 1 out.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Smoked on the ground left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. The run scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Batting fifth.
In now, Jake McRae, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Popped up. Dick is over. Oh, no, it drops.
Well, I've got to think this is a lack of communication right here. I don't know if he heard an "I got it" or what, but this should be an easy pop out. Instead, he doesn't even get leather on it.
Digging in to try it again, Buddy Dick. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. Esposito going back at the track. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. Around third and being waved on home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
And that's a good job in that situation. You'd love a base hit, but hey, the bottom line is you've got to produce a run, and he did.
Now to the plate, Doug Norman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hot shot to third. Dick scoops it up. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
The pitcher, number 25, Ryan Colbert.
Buddy Dick will stand in. He drove in a run with a sac fly his last time.
Buddy Dick.
First pitch of the at-bat. Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Last half of the fifth coming up. The Flying Squirrels are on top, 3-1. Ryan Colbert will stand in with a chance to help himself out big time here with a couple of men in scoring position.
And a lot of times pitchers go up there just because they sort of have to, but here, if you go up and just think ground ball up the middle, you might get one home, maybe two. This is a big time chance.
Squares around and drops down a good one. Dick ranges to his right, and he'll be thrown out at first. So that didn't go quite according to plan, and with it, the inning is over. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. 5 innings complete. Buddy Dick will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hard hit ball to second, but the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
No sense in pushing this down as many as they are. So that's a great job right there by the first base coach to say, hey, hold on here. Not so fast, man. The last thing we need is you getting thrown out trying for 2.
Into the box now, Tom Diaz. He flew out in his last at-bat. 3 runs, 6 hits, and 3 errors for these guys so far this afternoon. Runners off for second, and this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
And you know what? That might be a little frustration coming out right here. You didn't get the call on the pitch before. You're a little bit steamed out there. And here, pretty clearly trying to overthrow this ball, and it winds up getting away from him.
Mac Williamson will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Runners on his way to third. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Curve lead it 7-3. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, a real good performance, as you'll see in his final line. He gave him 7 2/3 good innings, and he was definitely the difference in this one.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been